because this is something else. All right. What is this thing here? There you go. So listen to this. OnlyFans supermodel Sophie Rain earned $43 million on her first year on the platform. And she's 20 years old. 20-year-old OnlyFans content creator and influencer Sophie Rain celebrated Thanksgiving by showing off how much money she made in the past year. In a tweet shared on Tuesday, she shared a screenshot of her earnings from OnlyFans from 2024. While the screenshot is cropped, it shows gross earnings of $43 million. Yo, I'm gonna tell you why it's a problem. Rain runs an OnlyFans page that users can subscribe for $10 a month. Although she's currently running an offer for the first time. However, she likely earned the majority of her income from OnlyFans through premium or personalized content sold to subscribers. That is crazy. $4 million a month. Last month, OnlyFans model Corinna Kopf announced she would be retiring from the platform. Let me see what kind of link it is. She would be retiring from the platform after reportedly earning $67 million in 3 years. Bad Baby, meanwhile claims she's made $71 million in 3 years. Regardless of whether Rain's earnings are legitimate or an attempt to garner viral attention, OnlyFans has proved to be a huge money maker. The company announced in September that creator payment hit $6.63 billion. The number of people on OnlyFans also increased from the previous year, rising 29% from 2022, with 4 million creators on the platform. So who's Corinna Kopf? Okay. Listen. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, first of all, you do what you want. It's your body, it's your choice, right? Jujuzão, you who are on OnlyFans and who's an adult content creator, I don't think you make these numbers. I don't know how many subscribers you have, but those numbers are crazy. And I believe that those numbers, and listen, I have a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, that generates, if I remember well, around 300,000 every month. It's my friend, so it's not like somebody I heard. So I believe, listen, it's actually simple. If people pay 10 a month, all you need to make 100K a month is 10,000 people. So if you have millions of followers on Instagram and you can convert, let's say you have 5 million followers on Instagram and you can convert 10% of those, that's 500,000 people. If they pay $5 a month, that's 2.5 million. So it's not, those are not impossible numbers. The only thing for me, right? Je suis chaud, mais je vais tenter ma chance. Hey, let's go. Je m'abonne. The only issue for me is that all these women in the US and other countries who are doing adult content are very young. And I understand that when you see those numbers, you can say to yourself, yo, that's easy money. All I have to do is show something. So if you show your feet, it's not a problem. If you just do photos that are just a little sexier, or maybe you do bikinis on Instagram and lingerie on OF, and you don't show private parts, then you can assume it in the future. Now, if you are in the porn business, then you don't care. But back in the days, I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends that are how you say? I have a few friends of mine actually, that were porn superstars in France back in the 90s. And these girls always were comfortable with what they did. And today all of them are mothers, wives, and they're fine in life. But they also know that because of the way they were seen back in the days, they could not pursue acting careers on traditional movies or singing or other things, writing books, painting, because people view them and put them in a box. And sometimes they put you in this box forever, especially back in the days. So personally, I don't judge nobody. I have too many friends that are in the adult entertainment to judge people. My issue here is that if you do porn because you like it, and listen, you also like the money, etc., it's something. But when these type of things go viral, and you have somebody that is saying, hey, I make 4 million a month, or hey, I made 70 million or 60 million in the last 3 years doing this. This is an incentive for everybody that is after money to go do the same. And because it is now so almost normal, that, every time I see somebody on Instagram, a profile that is suggested to me by the algorithm, you just look on the top. If they have a link tree, there's a chance that there's an OnlyFans in there. If not, usually it's a YouTube channel or it's their TikTok. But the amount of people now that whenever you look at their profile, there's always a link to adult content. I know some people, and most of my friends who are strippers, porn stars, or prostitutes or whatever, they assume themselves. They cool with it. They don't care. But the more people are attracted to this just for the money, when they are 18, 19, 20, a lot of them, not all of them, but there's going to be a part of those when they get 25 or 30, they're going to regret. And they will want this to disappear, but it won't. And we're starting to see it with because yeah, it's been around 10 years, those things where you're starting to have some people who are starting to say, I wish I didn't do this, but it's too late. When it's on the internet, it's forever. And when you are blunt and everybody is telling you it's fine, it's all good, like, because culture is so different than when I grew up, when it was frowned upon. You might have some people, and you might have a whole generation of Gen Z that are between 20 and 25 today. When they reach 30, 35, a lot of these people, not all, some people will just assume because, yeah. But if you have 4 million people on the platform, you just need like 20% of those people. 25% of those people, that's 1 million people. That might wake up in years when they have kids and husbands and stuff and be like, oh my God, I wish I didn't do that in my past, because now whatever they put online is gonna haunt them. So all this publicity around the money that is made on these sites is making a lot of people that are too young to take some decisions pretend that they will assume, and actually they don't know. See what I mean? So we'll see how it goes in a few years. She didn't say OnlyFans work better for girls like Sophie Rain. They make better money than porn stars. That's crazy. Those numbers are crazy. And usually, like I said before, IG is the gateway. Usually say I do porn because it's really something I love since always. I assume completely. Yeah, exactly. I know. Because I've known you for 15 years. And you've always been in porn. So there's nothing, I know this, you're never going to be, you're not going to wake up one day and be like, oh my God, what did I do? No, you're going to be like, yeah, that's me. That's me.